Grand Rising family, how you guys doing out there? Robert Greene Jr. from Search Me Foundation LLC and SearchMeFoundation.org. We're on all social media platforms, so just search in Search Me Foundation or in Search Me Foundation LLC. And if you guys are on YouTube and you want to get the videos with the audio, all you guys have to do is go on YouTube and search up my name, Robert Greene Jr. It's just a picture of me now. You guys like, share, subscribe. We'll do the same. We follow back. Make sure we networking and getting everything going. So how are you guys doing? Man, hopefully everybody's good going. We got pace going on for this new year. This year is flying by. I can't say this has been like a slow year. It's fast paced, and if you're not keeping up with the times, you're gonna get left behind. So I want to start this episode off a little something different. I picked up this book, a great read. I actually got this book for 50 cents. Like, you guys just don't know. Y'all just gave me $1 million. It's called Daily Affirmations for Success and Happiness. Y'all guys just gave me like a blueprint of happiness. And for 50 cents, I was like, that is a steal. Like, send me another one, you know? So I want to start this episode off a little different. I want to read one little daily affirmation or something to start off, get everybody motivated, pumped up, feel good. Like it, I've been reading, I'm like, wow, okay, yes, let's get this day going. Let's get started. Let me focus. Let me get my game plan together. So here we go. Start off right here. I take on challenges with confidence. I like that. I like that. See, that just so happens just to fit for me. I take on challenges with confidence. You know, I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm feeling like Iron Mike Tyson in his prime. You bring it on. And then the first 3 rounds we out. It's out. It's out. We're going to knock it out. We're going to get over this. We're going to get over this little stumble, this little roadblock, this little hill. We're getting over it. So that's one thing I'm going to start doing now. Starting off with a daily affirmation, something that gets everybody pumped up, motivated, and going. And I hope that's the results, because to me, that's the results for me. Okay, now back on subject today. Today's topic is going to be one thing I hear all the time. Everybody's like, yeah, man, when you reach new levels, it's new devils. And so that was something I was like, you know what, let me expand on that, because I like that. And don't think it's something that I mean like every time you get to another level, it's this guy with a pitchfork and horns and a long tail, and he's like, ha 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 ha, I'm the new devil, like it's new head boss. No. What I take from that is more of the fact that it's another challenge. It's been said in a lot of quotes, like a similar quote would be more money, more problems. So when you say new level, new devil, you're actually just saying new level, new challenge. And it's so crazy because the affirmation just bounces back to that challenge right there. You know, I face every challenge with confidence. So when you get to these new levels and you get more advanced, it's all about the mindset and how you take on these new levels, new devils. You know, it's, for me personally, I'm really not into all that, because I'm the type of guy like to break down stuff, and when you break down the definition of the devil and the root word, and it comes from the Latin, and the real definition of the devil is somebody who devalues, who takes from, and if you're looking at a challenge as a devaluer, or it takes from you, you are with the wrong mindset. You are looking at it totally wrong. When I look at a challenge, I'm looking at a building mechanism, that this is gonna, getting past this challenges is gonna build me, and it's actually gonna get me to the next level that I'm preparing for. Because once I learn how to finish this one challenge that I have right now, I'm going to exceed to the next level, and I'm ready for the next challenge or whatever life brings on. It's all about planning, focus, and consistency. You want to have all that. So when it says new level, new devil, really what it's meaning is it's another challenge. And the wordplay behind it really plays a lot. A lot of people, whenever you bring up devil, they feel like, oh man, this is finna be a spiritual warfare. And there's nothing wrong with that if you think is in that mind frame. But me personally, I'm thinking, okay, if it's a spiritual warfare, I am not in the spiritual right now. I'm in a physical. So in the physical, I'm going to attack the challenge as it is head on. And I will let the spiritual handle the spiritual because I have no control over the spiritual while I'm in the physical. That's the best way to put it. So you guys do not get overwhelmed. Do not get beat up. You got to know how to use your word. You need to know how to speak life. You know, new level, new challenge. You finish that challenge, it's the next challenge. Life is all about growing. I actually heard from my friend's podcast, he had a guy on there, and he actually said that every single day, you're a different person, meaning you're growing more. And somebody who's getting to know you will have to understand that, like, they can never understand you fully because your thoughts today you can learn something more and it can shape your whole mind frame. And so you're a new person every day. Every day you're a new person. So you don't let yesterday's trouble be the reason that you cannot get past this next challenge. And whenever you give a challenge a strong name, as into the aspect of, like, people use devil and they use devil as this mighty evil force, your mind tricks itself, psychs itself that, man, I can't get past this because it's a new devil. No, but it's actually a new level. It's a new challenge. I know that we are all adequate. As long as we have our tools, we have our knowledge, our wisdom, our understanding, and our goals, we'll be prepared. The 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Always remember that. I stick by that. Sometimes I do get overwhelmed. I don't get defeated. I get overwhelmed and I have to sit down, I have to stop, take a break. Man, pause. Let me push pause and let me rethink, reevaluate things. Let me write everything that's going on down, and I can attack each thing one thing at a time because I'm only one man. So I'm not finna fight 50 fights at one time. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna fight each fight separately. I'm gonna fight each fight one by one. And it might be 50 fights all in one day, but those fights and those challenges will get handled that day on the time frame that I seem fit whenever I set my goals and writing everything down. I just don't like the fact of just feeling just like defeated. It's always a way past. It's always going to be a better day. Like, it's always going to be rainy days, but that's why you have the umbrella, and that's why you have a raincoat to prepare you for these things. So whenever these challenges come, you want to be prepared, like having a umbrella or having a raincoat. Basically, by having your goals, you got to have your mind frame. You got to also have discipline. Discipline is the most valuable thing of everything. In fact, to get to anything you need in life that you have planned for, you need discipline. You need to realize what is a necessity and what is a want, and you separate these two. And when you get these two separated, you get disciplined to focus on the necessities and get all the necessities taken out, and then the wants will actually come to you. And once you're going and you got all this stuff, your wants gonna change. I know that for a fact. Like, some things that you want right now, if you overlook it and a few years later, man, you just have, like, I don't want that no more. I had a huge obsession with Maseratis. Probably like 10 years ago, I used to, oh man, Maserati this, Maserati that, Maserati this, Maserati that. And now I'm like, I see him like, it's a Nice car, nice car. I still like it, but that is not a necessity for me. My necessity is financial wealth. My necessity is financial freedom. My necessity is getting to the next level and preparing for the next challenge where I can just overclimb that hill and rise up to the next challenge, and just keep going for and for. And the knowledge I attain, I want to make notes, memos. I want to write things down, make a journal, and spread news. Let my children know so they can sit right here and maybe if they have to go through the same exact challenges, everybody has their own mind frame, but maybe they can see this blueprint and they be like, okay, this is how dad got through this challenge, and maybe it could help shape their mind, and they'd be like, this is how I'm going to get through this challenge thanks to this blueprint that was left behind for me. It's just pretty much simple, man. I'm really big on your mind. I feel like this is everybody's world. So whenever it comes to me, I feel like this is my world, and what I have in my world, I control. I can control how people act. I can control how I react to certain situations, which would stop a bigger reaction. I can pause and think, hey, if I do this right here, if I put these pieces of the puzzle together, at the end, I will have a complete puzzle. I have control of that. And I want everybody to feel like, hey, you have control of your world. You control who's in your world. You control who's out your world. You don't allow anybody to overpower you and control your world for you. You want to be a free spirit, but have control of your surroundings, your immediate surroundings. And just like somebody else should have control of their immediate surroundings. That doesn't mean you have to go and tussle with everybody or fight everybody, because everybody is just a small paragraph in your life story. And if you choose to let them be a chapter or another chapter, you do that. But as for me, it's paragraphs. I got to focus on what I got focused. These goals are written down. These goals are for me. These goals are not for nobody else. Everybody should have their own goals. And if it's a team effort and we come together or something, maybe we all come, then we can come with goals for the team. But you also need your own personal goals, and your teammates need their own personal goals. Just something, a thought on my mind, but I see a lot of people always posting and talking about new levels, new devils. So do not give your challenges that much power by the name. And always remember, whenever somebody mentions devil's true meaning is a devaluer. Somebody who devalues somebody and takes away from, and your challenges don't take away from unless you allow them to. Your challenges are set there for you to use the most powerful thing you got, your brain, and overcome. And you work the strongest muscle in your body, you overcome, you make things happen. That's why I love you guys. And I'm proud of each and every one of y'all. Like I said, one day at a time, one step at a time. I'm not trying to make a giant leap for mankind. I'm taking one step for Rob Green and his goals. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Thank y'all guys for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed.